Right now, we are dipping below 7 Days to Die, Rust, even sometimes DayZ is beating us. DayZ is beating us, bro. Like, yeah, all these games are good games, but we're being beaten by like the bottom of the barrel right now. What's going on with our IP, bro? Yo, what is up? It is your boy, Steph, Lyon, and we are going to be reacting to realsephlion's new video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to react to this and let y'all know my thoughts, and let's talk back to realsephlyon, you feel me?
Yi Ling Aberration creature reveal.
Okay.
Jumping spider Cosmo drama.
That's nice. That spider's nice.
Arc 2 going to actually be seen at game.
Okay, look, right, let me say something, right, wildcard. Don't be out here teasing me, okay? They've been talking about Arc 2 since I was a little baby. Nah, I'm joking. I wasn't a little baby. I was like 20. Y'all been talking about Arc 2 for so long. Stop teasing me. Are we actually going to see gameplay? Because if we do, and the game is actually litty, nah.
Things come. You're right, kids. It's realsephlyon.
What is up, my guy? Bro got a tan.
Because Yi Ling has been revealed to us, the new creature for Aberration. One certainly not exactly favoured by many people in.
It kind of takes the purpose away from the fact that there's rock drakes.
The wider community not sure exactly how this one won the vote, considering the feedback to the initial Twitter post when it went out last night, though perhaps I'm too fixated on Mr. Syntax, you know, wanted Chimera gang in the fray. It's still here and it's clear with bat wings at the ready, calling Batman from the sky.
You know what, but at the end of the day, I feel like regardless, they were gonna add it what they wanted to add because they want to keep certain things for paid purchases later on and paid DLCs. They're not gonna give us what we want for free. Think about it logically.
And you know what? I do like this. I think it's within keeping of the Aberration theme more.
It is, no,
than
definitely.
I expected, with my initial reaction to this feeling like it's not too far strayed from a rock drake.
Yeah.
To say this part raptor, part rogue feathery friend will be clinging onto walls, dodging attacks, or launching volleys of barbed feathers. The Yi Ling seems to turn the tide with precision launching razor sharp quills that really cut to the point.
But now, this literally has the abilities of the Deinonychus. Because Deinonychus, they can stick to walls and do and whatnot. And it's got abilities as those. It's got these spikes that come out of its back. That's pretty unique. I think the only thing that does that is like the thorny dragons and other creatures like that. Like this bird is going to do a lot of stuff. Now, it doesn't have a bleed ability, which is good, but you know wildcard's going to do something like add a bleed ability to it.
With wall scaling on top to boot, you know what? Not bad. I look forward to seeing.
Yeah, it looks nice. It does look really nice.
If it's going to be.
And at the end of the day, look, right? We can be mad about it, but as like we've all kind of know, it fits in with Aberration. It's like a hybrid of a sort, and that's kind of like what Aberration is. It kind of has like loads of hybrid kind of creatures. All the new creatures in Aberration, they're all hybrids, right? So I feel like this fits in. It's all about, the thing about new dinos for me is just balancing. Is how is it going to be balanced? How are wildcard going to balance it? And that's literally it for me.
Possibly the mains you're going to want to be using going to get your very first.
Yeah, exactly. Because think about it. I remember back in the day, bro, watching people get rock drake eggs with Megalosauruses, bro. Using Megalos to get rock drake eggs was crazy, bro. I was literally watching content of that and I'm like, yo, this does not seem valid. But this is going to help out. I feel like this is going to be a faster, more safe way to do it, which is going to be fun. And as a new Aberration player that I'm going to be, it's going to be fun. And cave exploring might be even easier.
But your very first journey down there to the depths, not so easy, is it? Unless perhaps the Yi Ling does the wonders for you. We'll have to
wait. Think about it. It's part reptile and bird. So does that mean it doesn't take the damage from the toxic zone? You take damage. Some lizard creatures don't take damage. Is this going to be one of them?
With the date reminded upon us that September the 4th, this is.
They're not releasing on that date. They're not releasing on that date.
It's still pending. Will that date remain as it is, or will that date change?
It's gonna change. Yo, no, okay, look. I hate the fact that I'm pausing it so much, but I literally booked off days of work. I literally booked days of work for this shit, bro. They better drop it. I'm smart though. I booked off the 5th because I know they're gonna drop it midnight on the 4th. So don't be stupid. If you're gonna book time off to play this, book it for the next day. Don't believe them.
Another creature that's coming with Aberration as part of the Bob's DLC Adventure paid pack, that you got the Scorched Earth content, and now you're getting the Aberration content with a bunch of steampunk things thrown in, as well as this creature, a shoulder mount. It was revealed last weekend. The Cosmo, a thing that's perched on your shoulder.
Yeah, I did a video on this.
I did a video on this. Maybe not quite a bowler, maybe just a slow, stunning.
Yeah, I think it's just a slower, yeah.
Web attacks being shot out from its placement on your shoulder, but
a grapple. Okay, look, right.
In the dossier, it suggests that you can use it as a handheld web shooter to snatch up items from the ground and swing around.
That's honestly going to be crazy.
Perhaps does this remind us of, well, the one in Atlas that does exactly that, able to reel in items, players, people, and with its ability on top for you to grapple and swing from, and with you being able to attach yourself to anything with this thing.
Oh my goodness. I've never played Atlas before. Are they about to just remodel old technology they've had and put into Ark? Wildcard, man. You know what? I didn't expect any different.
Able to hoist yourself up and swing around from, aka like Spider-Man. I wouldn't be surprised if the graphic
recycled
with the Cosmo is perhaps a like-for-like replica
yep.
of the one we
a freaking. Oh god.
Certainly a big thing for Aberration. Everyone remember the outcry backlash surrounding the grappling hook and the meshing capabilities it had when it was introduced to Aberration, with a lot of people saying bring a form of grappling into Aberration.
100%.
Perhaps this will hopefully supersede that, though it is going to be in a paid form though, so I'm guessing the climbing pick will still remain to be a thing with.
But yeah, that's the thing, is like when you bring like super needed utility that balance problems we've had, like everyone, like I didn't play Aberration, but I heard everyone's cries about Aberration, and the fact that, and even when you did stuff like Valguero or other maps, when you took over like climbing hooks and things, the meshing on all of those are crazy, absolutely crazy. So when you bring something that's like a fix for some issues and then you put it behind a paywall, it's a bit scammy, but I do know why they're doing it, because at the end of the day, that's not the only ability you get with it. Everything else is kind of very separate, and I feel like the grappling hook should have been kind of like the light pet thing, where it's just across the board, and then you're only left with like 3 unique things to it, and it's like, should I have been put behind a paywall? I don't know. What do you think?
If it's got the abilities like the grappling hook in Atlas, able to reel in items from a distance, I can see some issues certainly being produced from a pay-to-win arguments perspective when that arrives. But
imagine you got your eggs, you're cooking your eggs in your house, you're like, ooh, blah, 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 and it just goes, egg gone. Imagine you're doing PvP and it's able to like take guns out of your hand like the way the whip does. Oh god, bro. Oh my god.
That ain't the drama surrounding this thing. Whilst it looks amazing, looks great, very lovable, cuddly, 8-legged thing to sit on your shoulder with now. And I'll let the original creator of the Maver Eureka that this was perhaps based on speak for themselves. Left in a comment in one of Jade's videos, do they feel like it was a rip-off? Absolutely. Popularity and appearance. Is it legal? Absolutely. Is it unethical? Well, that's a different story.
Okay, wait, hold on. When I was telling you guys that the creator themselves, you guys said, how do I know? Look at this. My version had a shoulder pad literally written in the ideas section, as well as rideable, and even gender differentiation capabilities, with the male being a shoulder pad and the female being rideable. Why? Because the art community helped the ideas that built it from the ground up. I told you that the original creator was literally going to make a shoulder pad version, and the wildcard stole it. I don't just say things. You guys think I just say things to say things' sake. I don't, bro. I be speaking facts. Like even here, a lot of people aren't aware that the jumping spider was only a handful of votes from the winning Aberration voting event. It's not some convenience they chose this. There's thousands of different jumping spiders all over the world to choose from. But Sylvie, why are you so upset? You should be grateful this creature is being put into the game. And yeah, he has a right. It's because the sole part that upset him is that he was never alone when forming the artwork, even if it's his art, whatever. And the ideas over the months behind this creature, the art community helped with it. So for them to just take it and put it into it, and all the ideas from him, everyone else who put it into it, and they didn't even say anything about it. It's an art community project, and they just took it and said nothing behind it. As I said in my video, is it legal? Yes, it is legal. Is it unethical? Well, that's a different story, because at the end of the day, when you do anything for Arc, you make mods, do anything, and you put it on Curse Forge, or you even use the dev kit. If you make something that's so totally separate from the game and use your own kind of like modding system and your own Unreal Engine on your own, that's different. But if you use the dev kit and whatever to use the rigs and the shaders and all that kind of things, guess what? Wildcard owns your work. It is what it is. It's the same way if you use a bootleg version of an app, they own your work. If you have a free trial version of a software, they own your work. That's what it is. The dev kit is literally that. If you use it, they own your work. So is it legal? Yes, there's no way to fight it. But is it ethical? No. No. I said it, and y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all always be thinking I'm yapping, but I ain't yapping. I'm talking facts. I'm talking facts. Like I'm talking facts, real facts. Yeah.
A creature very similarly looking to this was pitched for the votes for Aberration and didn't quite win. Though
it didn't win. It didn't win.
In fact, a lot of people weren't aware the Jumping Spider was only a handful of votes from winning the Aberration voting event.
So isn't it crazy that they wanted? They knew people wanted it really badly, so they made it a pay to play. They made it a pay to play because they knew the audience wanted it. So anything that we vote for now that comes second, they're gonna put it behind a paywall.
Some coincidence they chose this as part of the Bob's DLC, changing it up a little bit to be this new Cosmo. Now look, there's certainly two perspectives to take on this. One is that this is
it's legal
product
and it is
what you will. You can inspire what you
exactly
can,
exactly
put into the game. In fact, I believe Monarchy helped to inspire a bit of Club Arc, which is a great accolade. I'm not expecting any credit for Monarchy for things like this new mini
exactly
game where you get to dodge dodes, and that's it, right? The world goes round. There's all these cool assets within Arc that inspire us to create mods, and vice versa. I guess, you know, end of the day, it's their products. They can do with as they please. And if you inspire something, isn't that a great thing? Well,
it is, but it's like a thing where it's like they're making so much money from it, and it's also when you inspire something like that and you yourself wanted it to be either super cheap or you wanted it to be free, and now they're putting it behind a paywall. That's what annoys people, because I'm pretty sure all the community votes are supposed to be added to the game for free, right? Or am I mistaken there? But they're now putting it behind a paywall. If it came literally second in the community vote, don't you think further down the line, after what came first, we should get it for free and not behind a paywall? I think that's where the annoyance is coming from, because it's a community vote to be added and it should have been for free.
The underlying issue, though, is it's taking the work from these fans and putting a price tag stuck to it
exactly
to make a profit.
Exactly.
The thing is, they should. I think it's very, very obvious that this is certainly inspired by the original.
It's
post.
inspired,
and, you know,
but we can't take away the fact that it's inspired by the original post, and it's also inspired by the nature. That's what the creature looks like in the wild. You can't copyright that, but we know where you guys got the idea from, because you weren't looking at that. Because if you're looking at that, you would have had this in store ready before Arc, like before Arc 1 got this destroyed. You would have literally had this already for Arc Evolved. You would have had it. Like, it is what it is. So we can't lie and say, oh no, this is we just made this idea. You didn't.
Why not? Why not just simply say credit to the original author?
Exactly.
Had this jumping spider, but they can't do that. Can they do that? They can't do that.
No, they can't.
If they do that, then they might be liable to have to pay the Maver creator.
Exactly.
It's certainly a bit of a grey area, but I can see
keep it on the hush hush. No money.
The Maver Eureka creator. There's a possible technicality there.
There is.
Get where I'm going with
there 100% is. Yo, I looked at this yesterday. I looked at it yesterday, bro, because people keep saying that if they don't get their stuff together, Arc Ascended is being taken off the marquee, and that means Arc 2 is never coming out. And buddy, I looked at the stock and I was like, your stock is not even $1, bro. Why is your I don't know why I'm laughing, because this is bad, bro. This game cannot But this is the thing, right? This is Snail Games, though. I think Wildcard can like go to another publisher and like get a deal with them, but this is Snail Games, so I don't know. I hope this is like gonna be something that Wildcard can salvage and like get out of there. You feel me?
Than they've ever been. They can't afford to risk anything in order to have to
pay someone
anything they can. I think if Wildcard
100%.
knew that they could simply credit without any
paying,
going towards that Maver Eureka creator,
they would.
I think they simply would.
I think
they wouldn't have a problem.
That's the thing. I think if they could literally give him his props and literally not have to pay, they would. I think the fact that if they legally say it, they're now legally bound to, if he comes and disputes it and says, I want some reimbursement for my work, they have to do something about it. And I feel like that's the legal thing that's making them act the way they're acting. Is it snaky? 100%. But is it a business move? Yeah, it is. It's a business move. You can't be nice in business, but it is what it is.
But money talks.
Money, yeah.
Now
It's
need
money. It's money.
So no credit for you, mate. Although that which Nakatas, who's creating Astrayos, shouted out with me initially finding it through.
Ooh, I literally saw this Nakatas, bro. Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make a new style of like 100 days where I don't want it to be like 100 days. I want it to be like a movie where I can like think about a story, script it out, and then recreate that story like a short film in Arc with like cinematics and everything. I want to do that, do voiceover, cinematics, and just kind of make a really like interactive story. That map would be so great because there's so many movies that I can learn from in terms of like the whole Greek aspect, and I can use those to form a movie, like a movie idea that I could regenerate. So I was literally looking at it and I was like, that's such a cool map. By the way, I dropped a Soul Maps video. That's kind of my first ever one where I'm kind of narrating the way I want to do and doing like some voice acting. Check it out because it's getting me ready to start doing it with Arc. I wanted to do it as something that I'm not comfortable with to see how good I could do it and then progress it to like Arc, you feel me?
And yes, blink twice if you're okay, Arc 2. The news went round and
round
last weekend. I think it was listed on Gamescom as being a playable game.
It was listed then taken down.
End of this month.
It was listed and taken down.
Around was quickly removed.
Yeah.
Why?
I think Snail Games told them, yeah, we'll get you something for the Gamescom. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll do that. Then Gamescom comes around, they're like, no, we don't have Aberration finished. No, push back Extinction. No, December. I know we told them in 2 months. No, December, push it back. No, tell Gamescom we can't play Arc 2. No. I think that's what they did. They literally said, don't worry, we'll get it for you. Like selling false dreams. I feel like Snail Games is selling false dreams. And the thing is, I'm starting to like train myself to just stop saying wildcard, because I keep saying wildcard because I know that they're the ones who own the game. But Snail Games is like the big conglomerate that owns everything. I keep saying wildcard. I need to start saying Snail Games because you guys think I'm actually hating on wildcard. I love wildcard. They made the game. Like, it is what it is. But sometimes they make some stupid decisions, and their stupid decisions have us here, so they have to take some flack for it too.
It seems to be in development hell for the last God knows how many years.
I was like 19 years old.
Recall. We haven't seen her.
I was 19 years old.
That's all for a
That's crazy.
Very long time. And well, it's still touted to come out this year. So
it's not coming out this
possibly
year.
there were some wires crossed with
maybe a playable demo.
Though maybe
a playable demo, bro. Give me a demo.
Pull that version, and maybe, hopefully, we are going to see finally a new version of this in at least trailer form.
We might get a trailer.
Is Arc 2 in fact not a dream but an actual game that is coming out this year? And
I think it's a dream that's not coming out this year.
Maybe just wildcard weren't quite ready
I think it's not
in
now.
a gameplay form and decided to play the safe route and go with a trailer only for Gamescom, and with the hope of it dropping at the end of the year, maybe. I don't know, man. I think I probably expect to see this next year still. I'm not expecting to see this in some playable version this year. But hey.
For me, I think it's going to be mid or late next year. And if not, we're going to be seeing it in 2027. I can't lie. With the way the money thing is working right now with Snail Games, it's going to be a little bit weird. And Wildcard have, to be honest, I didn't think ASA would give them a lot on their hands, but it looks like they have a lot on their hands, and I don't know what it is, man. It is what it is. They have a lot on their hands because of ASA. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get this done in time. So I don't see it coming out this year. Maybe mid next year or end of the year. Then 2027 is what I call. So
wouldn't it be nice? I think a lot of people.
It'd be nice,
are very divided now and want Arc 2.
Yeah. If we get Arc 2, we can say ASA, Ben. If I want to play that experience, I'll play ASC because it's a full experience. Less bugs, less problems, easier for my system to handle. If I want a new experience, I don't have to play ASA for a new experience. I'll play Arc 2 for a new experience. And when I want to have the old experience, I just go back to ASE. That makes sense because that in-between thing, I don't know why they did it. That in-between ASA, it was not needed at all.
The development and change of players' perspective from when ASA was announced to now. A lot of people want Arc 2. A lot of people are waiting for Arc 2.
Exactly.
To jump into this one.
Because think about it, right? It's like when you look at the numbers for people playing the game, it's kind of like the numbers together make like 60, 70,000. Normally, back when it was just ASC, there was like 80, 90,000 people playing every like 24, 48 hours. Now we're not even hitting over like 60,000 to 70,000. We're not even getting there. So like a big chunk of those players literally said, you took away ASC, I'm not playing ASA, I'm gonna wait for Arc 2. If you don't give me Arc 2, I'm gonna find something else to play. So I think if they can release Arc 2 sometime soon, everyone who loves Arc is coming back full time. And that puts Arc right back up there. And we're right back one of the biggest open world survival games again. Right now, we are dipping below 7 Days to Die, Rust. Even sometimes DayZ is beating us. DayZ is beating us, bro. Like, yeah, all these games are good games, but we're being beaten by like the bottom of the barrel right now. What's going on with our IP, bro? We're supposed to be up there. Like, what's going on with it?
Yep. And all eyes on September the 4th, Arc Aberration. It's coming only a mere few weeks.
Content is coming. Yeah.
As well as many more videos coming your way right up until that date. So until then, my name's Ras Clark. Don't forget
see you later, my boy. I'll see you later, my boy. But yeah, you look right. Number one, if the Cosmo is a ripoff of Atlas, at least I didn't play Atlas. So if you played Atlas and you're like, this is the same thing, at least I don't know. At least I know mentally that it's the same thing, but I don't know mechanically. I never did it mechanically, so I don't know. I think the state of Arc is gonna keep declining until we get either more news on Arc 2 or we get more maps released. When people's favorite maps, I've seen a lot of people in my comments and things saying, hey, I'm waiting for this map. Oh, when is this map coming out? Oh, I'm not coming back until this map drops, because a lot of people found the maps that we love, because we had a finished game in Arc Evolved. So we had the maps we loved, and the maps like, I'm a Valguero head. I played Valguero, like that was my favorite PvP map was Valguero. My second one was Crystal Lions. So these kind of maps made it where it's like, if I was going to play, whenever I turned on my game, I was going to be on one of those maps. Now I'm stuck on maps that I never really played. Like I played the center here and there on PvP. I played the island here and there on PvP. And like that was where I got my first PvE experience. So the island is agreeable. I can stick that out. But the center, I'm only there to raid people. I never actually built on there full time. All the maps I built on, Ragnarok, Extinction, I built on Valguero and things like that, and Crystal Isles, I don't have those maps right now. So the player experience isn't the greatest for me as a player, and that's why I'm doing more content where I'm like trying to just have fun, where I'm making the game twice as hard to make it a little bit more challenging for myself, because that's the only way I'm having fun, when it's maps that I don't like. So I feel like when all the maps are out, players are gonna come back to their favorite map. They want to play their favorite map. They don't want to play what they're forced to play. And that's why we see a lot of people still on ASE. So if they fix that, I think players are going to come back. It is what it is. But Arc 2, are we getting it soon? I don't think so. As I said, I don't think so. I think it's going to be late next year or the year after. But guys, before I start rambling and keep rambling, I am going to be doing a giveaway. So watch out for my next video. I'm going to be doing a video just kind of talking to you guys and giving you guys a little more of an update on the channel. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 3 Steam vouchers. So yes, if you don't play on Steam, I'm sorry. This time around it's going to be for Steam vouchers. But when Aberration comes out, I'm going to do another giveaway anyway. So then I'm going to be doing it where it's going to be on every platform. But for now, I'm going to be doing Steam vouchers because that's what I just decided on this time. But yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out Ras Clark and go check out his channel. Good do. You feel me? Like, and he supports my channel too. So like, it's all love. It's all love. But I'll see you guys on the next one.